know exactly how to fix your code. So, right now, perhaps, or recently, you are or we're working on a project trying to write a program, and you found yourself kind of hitting a wall, and it's just maybe even you were doing good beforehand, right? Everything was moving along, but at some point in time, you get to this point where you're just not really making a lot of progress. You look at the project or the program you're trying to write, and you say, you know, it's not really that difficult, right? You look at perhaps your obstacle that you're trying to figure out, and you say, this really doesn't look that complicated. And you know what? The odds are it's not. Sometimes the best way to fix your code or to fix your programs is to step away. As you can see, the title of the video right up ahead. Sometimes the best way to fix your code is to leave your code. It's, first of all, it's not a good idea for you to be just really riding something. You know what I mean? Like you're just into this thing and you're into it an hour after hour, and you're just really trying to hammer this thing. I want to get this thing done. It's good to be motivated. I appreciate that. That's an awesome spirit. It's great to be productive and to get into things, but ultimately you are not a machine. All right? You're not a machine, you're human. And us humans, we like a little something called balance. Balance. What does that mean? Balance means that you've got to take your breaks. In general, you need to take your breaks and make sure you're getting enough sleep. Speaking of which, I need to wrap this video pretty soon because I need to get my sleep. Because I myself am working on some stuff. Like right now, here's a perfect example. So I'm working in Notepad++. Well, a little more detail. So I'm working on a project trying to um, basically create an application that is going to be used to check the status of some trading applications, right? So, electronic trading, many servers and systems that are responsible for market data, order handling, all kinds of things, right? Need to build something to make sure these things start up when they're supposed to, make sure their log files are accurate. Now, I pretty much got it done, but I'm kind of having a little difficulty with some of the final phases. One of the final phases is to upgrade to HTML. Right now, it's all pure text. It's a corn shell. It's all text. Now I need to take that beautiful, clean output that I've created, and I need to convert it to HTML so I can send emails. Now, not so I can send emails, but what I want to do is I want to introduce formatting. So, for example, something fails, I want to put the letters in red, for example, right? Different fonts, all that kind of stuff. So I want to introduce the power to introduce automatic formatting, right? So based on what's happening, certain if conditions, it's going to color it. So fine, whatever. So one of the things that I'm looking at doing, I was working out how I can essentially build my own HTML converter. I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I don't have pictures or tables or nothing. Really, it's real basic formatting. Because ultimately, remember, all I really need is to be able to put those tags in there and say red, close tag. Woohoo! That's all I really need. So I ran into an issue where as I'm working it out piece by piece, I need to figure out the conversion process. So I've got declaring the document as an HTML, setting the header, setting the body. But now I've noticed that one of the issues when I look at post conversion, pre conversion, Pre-conversion, my end of line is good. Post-conversion, I have line sort of concatenated into the next line, right? So line number one, line number two existing on a single line, right? Perhaps even line number one, line number two, line number three, same line, right? So it's pretty obvious, right? What's happening? The end of line character is somehow not being converted properly into something that, in the HTML world makes sense or can be recognized. So all I was doing is I was trying to do, it's simple. It's a find replace. Find all of the end of line characters. In this case, it's CRLF, which you can see in Notepad++. Carriage return, what's a line feed? I don't remember, but whatever it is, that's the codes that you have at the end of each line that are interpreted by the viewer, whatever you're using to view this document, and it can see that code and say, hey, this is the end of this line, so I'm going to put the next thing on the next line, right? Go to HTML. HTML doesn't know what to do with it, so it basically is missing. So I said, fine. All I got to do is find all the CRLFs and replace them with a break, right? I just, the less than slash BR greater than. Easy. So easy. I was like, yeah. So I'm talking about something that's so easy, and it is, right? But we all know how life works. I go to Notepad++. I go to the extended section. You have the regular expression where you can do extended, right? You can see the slashes. You got the /r/n, which I think is CRLF. I think it's /r/ I'm mixing it up. It's late. Whatever it is. I activate the extended mode. I confirm what the codes are. /n/r, whatever it is. Put them in the box where it says extended. And then I go find. And it's looking at me like, say what? What you talking about, Willis? I'm like, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the regular expression extended. This is the end of line character. I can see it on my screen. I have the view where you can show all codes. Notepad++, by the way, highly, highly, highly recommended. Check it out, download it. Awesome application. I'll put a link in the description. So I'm doing the searches, not finding it. I try to do the regular expression underneath mode, doesn't work. I go back to extend, doesn't work. I try just looking for just /r, doesn't work. /n alone, doesn't work. Put them together, doesn't work. Close Notepad++, open it back, still doesn't work. Okay, problem with my version. Let me get a new version. Update the latest version. I think I was 3 or 4 versions behind. Got the latest version. Still doesn't work. Very basic thing. This is I've done it before. Super basic. It's a find and replace. The only thing that's slightly complicated is you need to know what the values are for the end of line. You need to know that you have to go in extended search mode to be able to activate that. But if you know that, if you have the information, you're good to go. Right? Doesn't work. I'm literally commuting. Got my laptop out. I'm sitting here. I'm ready to do this HTML thing. I'm making progress. Stuck on this thing. Right? Very, very simple thing. Sometimes your brain just needs a break. Sometimes your brain just needs a break. I think in this case, I think the application just sucks, and I just need some more time to figure out a solution for this bug, possibly. A lot of times it's not a bug. A lot of times the only bug is between the two ears, right? The problem is between the keyboard and the chair, right? Balance. Very, very important when you're programming. Sometimes when you're running into obstacles, take a second, take a breather, go outside, go for a walk. Just step away from the computer, listen to some music, do something else, think about something else. Don't even go out and I'm going to go over it in my brain. Now, we're all different. Perhaps some of you, it'd be cool to go for a walk and think about the thing as you're walking. Figure out what works for you. But I recommend that you completely disconnect. Right? You can even do a power nap. Sometimes you're tired. Take a power nap. I do it all the time. It works. Listen to some nice music. Just close your eyes. No more than about 15 minutes. Just relax. Relax your, you got to think about your body position. Be conscious of how your body is. You want to realize any tension. Relax your shoulders, right? Try to have things not be crossed. Feet flat on the ground, right? Back straight, shoulders relaxed. You don't want to be all tight like this. Just let them be relaxed. Put your hands on your knees so everything's lined up, nothing's crooked or crossed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just allow yourself to drift. And I usually set an alarm so I don't totally fall asleep and not wake up. But just relax. Try to free your mind. Stop thinking about stuff. Think about a beach scene or something relaxing. Things are going to try to keep popping back into your brain. Kick them right back out. Right? Do whatever it takes, whatever works for you. But ultimately, you can get to the point of diminishing returns where I'm telling you, you're going to sit there and you're going to fight it and fight it and fight it and fight it, and you're not going to get anywhere until you finally give in and realize that your brain is telling you it needs a break. Step away, even for 5 minutes. 10 minutes is better. 15 minutes, even better. 20 minutes, much better. Half an hour, awesome. An hour. So once again, sometimes the best way to fix your code is to leave your code. Take a breath, take a break, take a breather. You are watching Computer Programming University, where learning is always fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you with your programming obstacles you may be dealing with. Definitely take my Udemy programming courses and get certified. A lot of stuff you can learn. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, and comment. Say anything. Not for my ego, right? This is for YouTube. YouTube is interactive. If you guys watch this video and it helps you and you do nothing, you're basically telling YouTube that it didn't help you and that it sucks. If you hate a video, you hate a content creator, the best thing you can do is watch the video and don't do anything. Don't like, don't comment, don't do anything. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, make sure you comment, and try to watch as much of the video as possible. All right, these are all things that let YouTube know that you enjoyed it. And the more you support the content you love, the more content you get. Unlike with TV, where you get what you get, right? Here you have power over what you see, right? So support the good content, right? It's all in your hands. Thanks for watching, and good luck. Happy programming. And thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. That's very, very important. I know some people, maybe it's a ego thing. They want to be popular. Like, look how many likes I got. No, I mean, I appreciate the likes. But the importance of the likes is really, really because of how the YouTube system works. It's critical to the success of a channel. And I want this channel to grow. The more this channel grows, the more I can do like giveaways. I can improve the content. I can invest more and more time. The more you support the content, the more that I can invest into the content to make it even better. But when I do videos and you guys watch it and you don't comment, you don't do anything, you hurt the channel. And as you can see, 3,000 subscribers, congratulations. But a lot of the views are not that high. Even on my bigger channels, like 10,000 subscribers or something, I think it just passed that. And I'm averaging like 100 to 200 views, right? This is all because of how YouTube works. Doesn't matter how good the content is. If the viewers do not tell YouTube that the content is good by liking, commenting, and doing that kind of stuff. Also, when you subscribe, click on the bell icon to get notified because you'll subscribe and YouTube won't even bother to notify you. That's just how it is. Anyway, I'm tired. Hopefully, this has helped you guys. I see we got somebody in the comment section here. In the chat room, we have who is here? We have MJ Shahid says, hi, what time do you live stream usually? I like your videos, but miss the live streams because I don't know when you do it. That's a good comment. Um, Unfortunately, I am so busy and the channel is so small that, I have to really be, you know, smart about how much time, how much time I spend doing videos because, at this point, it's like I can spend a lot of time doing a lot of awesome content and then like 20 people see it or 30 people see it. And, if I'm going to spend the time and the effort, the goal is I want to help the largest amount of people possible, right? I want to see that the investment in my time is really, really worthwhile. And what's worthwhile to me is helping the largest amount of people. Like my SQL video, 500,000 people were helped by that video. That's awesome. But we need to get to where most videos are at least in the few thousands. Ultimately, we want to be like 50,000, 100,000 average. But I'm never going to get there, no matter how good the videos are, without the support of people like you guys. So definitely remember, like, comment, subscribe, comment as much as you can. YouTube is watching you guys. They want to see how much time you spend watching the video, how much interaction you're doing. These are things that they want. When they see that, they will promote my videos, so promote my channel. And the more that happens, the more content I can do. So short answer is I don't really have a schedule. I'm trying to do a compromise. I can't really get too, dedicating too much time, but I want to do regular content. There's a lot of information I want to share with you guys, so much stuff that I can help you guys with. So what I've opted to do is in the moment. Maybe there's something I'm dealing with myself personally and I can share with you guys, something I knew I've learned or something that I'm dealing with and I can tell you my strategies. For example, like I told you, I'm working on a project right now and kind of, like I told you guys, running into kind of a wall, and I think it's just fatigue. And I thought I would share with you guys, how I deal with that, what I recommend in terms of how to avoid that and how to deal with that. So I'm just getting ready. I'm going to start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start trying to continue my project. I was doing it on my commute. Now I'm in the house. I'm going to try it on my desktop and see maybe my installation of Notepad++ will do what I was trying to do on the laptop, and maybe get that figured out and try to. I really want to try to make some significant progress. I want at least tonight. I would love to be able to at least at a minimum figure out the end of line thing. I would love to see, I already have it in HTML format. I already have the font that I've selected. I already have text in red. I can specify that. I really feel like if I could figure out the end of line, I got two things I think that I can really get me really close to finished. If I can get this end of line search and replace to work, and I think I just need to change the font size, because everything looks jumbled right now. When I convert to HTML, it looks jumbled. I think one reason is end of line is missing. So you got lines that are, instead of like this, they're like this, right? They're on top of each other or next to each other. But then also, imagine you're looking at a Word document and you just increase the font size. Things are going to get crowded and cramped, and there's no space. I think that's basically what I'm seeing. It looks crazy, but I think if I just change the font size to a more appropriate size, and if I can figure out the underline thing, that'll be awesome. And then I can just be like, okay, that's it. No more bedtime. I actually did a class after work, so I went straight from the office to the class. It was actually at Google, and then I came home, so I'm really late. No playtime today. But that's just how it is, man. I have a lot of objectives. I'm working on all my Udemy courses. I'm also working on picking up some new languages. So I'm very motivated, very being very aggressive in terms of a lot of the objectives I want to achieve. So busy right now. Anyway, thanks for joining in, and thanks for the support. I really appreciate it, MJ Shahid. And on that note, let me figure out my HTML thing and get to bed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This is the Computer Programming University, where learning is fun. All right, guys, nighty night.